May dagdag na paraan laban sa COVID-19. Together, we can be the Solusyon Plus. Bida Plus sa maayos na daloy ng hangin. Bida Plus sa maikling pisikal na interaksyon. Bida Plus sa pagsuporta sa bakuna. Bida Plus sa mga kwento ng kaligtasan sa Bida Barangay. Sa dagdag na pag-iingat, maraming buhay ang maliligtas. Bida Solusyon Plus laban sa COVID-19.
The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the hospital and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guests do not reflect those of the host, the show, the management, and the hospital. Lastly, no copyright infringement intended. All materials used and music background credit to the owner for public service purposes only.
Good afternoon mga quarantine! Welcome to Tatak Sotto! Mayang hapon, mayang hapon! Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mayong gabi. Tayo pa nyo ha, tayo pa ha.
Udto pa, udto.
Udto pa.
Pero wala
Udto
to.
hapon niya. Sige, unsa man time pa na rin magteo.
Wala ko ka-onboard kanina. Ako ba ito osbon?
Ate, atong usbon, atong usbon.
1, 2, 3, and!
Maayong
Maayo.
Sabi na good evening! Good afternoon! Sabi na good evening!
good afternoon pa nyo. Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
mga
Okay,
kapatid. Okay, one more.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and!
Good afternoon mga ka-quarantine
and welcome to Tatak Sotto! Nice one!
May hapon yung
Maying hapon, maying
Oh,
hapon.
Miss Honey, may hapon.
May hapon attorney, may hapon ka attorney ko.
May
na
hapon.
Nakabalik no, kay gimingaw minimum last Friday. Paspas kayong panahon.
Paspas yung ang panahon. Paspas ang panahon ko yung mga kakulian yor.
Oh,
Kinahanglan
naila
yun nato
kulian.
nga sanungon kay otherwise di ta mabayra sa itong sweldo.
Oh, ana.
Oh,
Og mga quarantine happy kay me kamo diyan sa mga panimalay or asa mo ron dapita Bernes na food, no? Weekend. Oh, asa may mong weekend yo ron sa mga tumbuhadon karong weekend.
Karon iniguman anin yor, ako pang planuhon yor kay daghan kaayo nakalista yor.
Daghan
Daghan kayong
nakalista.
nakalista,
Parehas sa mga
nakalista.
quarantine, daghan nakalista nga mga activities.
Mm.
Ikaw, honey.
Attorney.
Ikaw, honey.
Ako
Unsa
na,
yun?
ako na. Murag work. Siguro.
Ay, word. Oh my God. Fake. Wow. Ako, honey, kay gamayng bakasyon lang, gamayng dagat.
Gamayng dagat, gamayng dagat.
Ano lang.
O kami mga
Kita na bukas
ka-quarantine.
imong kamatson yor.
Oh, mga
Okay.
ka-quarantine kami sa naghinaot nga kamo sa mismo nasa may mga happy nga mga weekend. Right?
Oh yeah.
So, again, no, daghang salamat gihapon sa padayon na pagtutok dali sa mua sa Tatak Sotto. And again, just like yesterday, no, ato gihapon gi-celebrate ang ato 1-year anniversary sa Sotto Live.
Alright! Happy
Yeah.
1 year! Sotto Live!
Last one.
Yes.
Just like that, 1 year na anniversary.
Just like
Oh,
that. Imagine na,
grabe,
kapaspas
panahon,
tayo sa
right?
COVID-19, no? 1 year na po siya. And please don't forget to follow our different social media account. We have
Yes.
Facebook at official BSMNC.
And Twitter gihapon at official BSMC.
And naturally, YouTube, Vicente Sotto Memorial Medical Center.
Right. And if you want to send your emails, mga quarantine, gusto mo mas private, you can always go to vsmc_osm@yahoo.com or osm@vsmc.uh.gov.ph.
Yes, and naka-cross-post gihapon ta karon no sa TPIO and Law Center Incorporated ug inside Cebu nga.
Oh, yeah.
Salamat.
Connected. Connection.
Daghan yung connections na gano'n. No? Yung basta sunod nyo kay daghan mga fan base, di ba?
Ah.
Mas daghan balik kong
Murag na na. Oh. murag inaana ikaduha sa imo nyo.
Yeah, mas daghan ba niya ni maabtan kay ang tungod man gud diri sa Sotto, we want the information to really reach you. Kay ngano ganining balikon nato no unsa gyud ni gama, unsa gyud hinungdan or konsepto aning Tatak Sotto?
So again, ang atong Tatak Sotto, it talks about our core values, no? Atong mga mithi diri sa atong tangkalanan.
Okay.
Tungod na ataan, gusto natin ipadangat kini sa atong publiko para makasinati sila makasabot ano man unsa man gid kanang Vicente Sotto. And even in the words of Dr. Madam Banom, English para po kanang shared identity.
Wow,
Shared
shared
identity.
Alright.
Kana mo something nga dili gyud nimo pwede i-divorce
Yes.
sa atong serbisyo.
Yes.
Ang imuhang mithi matod pa ni Ma'am Hani.
Yes.
Values.
The values.
Yes.
So, karong hapuna mga quarantine maghisgot na sa taog lain na pod no nga inspiring stories of
Yes.
our people. Nya, nyor unsa man itong background ani ato ang subject rong hapuna ato ang empleyado.
Kining ato karon yor nga atong i-feature karong kahaponon. Syempre naani siya sa IM no. Internal medicine. Ilado ni siya pod and even right now at this very moment active gihapon siya sa serbisyo. Oo.
And
Pero-
isa po siya di ba attorney sa kanang mga nag-set up gihapon sa kanang fellowship program kanang sa gastro.
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 So, sa mga nagsugod ana.
Enterology.
Siya ginagsugod
Yes.
sa mga nagsugod niya.
Mm-mm.
Now is she still connected with Sotto ba karon or she
Yes,
already
yes,
retired?
yes.
She's connected still with Sotto. Wow, that's very good to know. So, mga ka-quarantine, bisag asa mo karon dapita, please don't forget to share, to like our Facebook page, and you always can send the comments, okay? Pwede ra kita mo send sa atong comments. So, Attorney Paul, can you introduce our subject of the day?
Ang ato ang i-feature karong kahaponon, we are excited to hear and learn about the life and services sa ato ang kauban sa pagserbisyo. Walay lain kundi si Doktora Arlene Kwan.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
Let's watch this video.
Si Arning Matuti Kwan, anak ni Matias Suazo Matuti o ni Olivia Veloso Patalinghog. Siya ni graduar sa kursong AB English sa Veles College ni atong 1976 isip po sa kamag na cum laude. Tungod sa impluensya sa iyang inahan, iya na mahimong damgo sukad papagkabata na mamahimong usa ka doktor. Uni atong 1980, siya ni graduar sa kursong medisina sa Cebu Institute of Medicine.
I am Dr. Arlene Kwan. I am the section head of the department of the section of gastroenterology under the internal medicine division. Right now, I am heading the fellowship program in gastroenterology, which was just recently approved 3 years ago. And this is the first fellowship program at Vicente Sotto Memorial Medical Center, and I'm very proud of it. There are a lot of reasons why I wanted to become a doctor. First of all, I want to serve. My mother is a single mother, and we are only 2 in the family. And my mother used to advise me to serve the lowly and the indigent people because these are the ones that are really needing our services. I never aspired to be anything else except to be a doctor. So that is my really passion, dreams that eventually I would become one to serve people. Aside from that, I just want to serve and become a teacher to teach the others, probably our residents, and of course to teach them the proper way in handling indigent patients, that they should be not only learning but they should also be compassionate. Okay, so be compassionate because these are the people that really needed our humane treatment.
Ang iyang pamilya ang naghatag og kusog ug inspirasyon kaniya para mabantog ang tanan na pagsuway na iyang naagian.
My mother was a single mother, and if not for my sister, I would not have been a doctor today because my sister became a nurse first. But my mother had really difficult time in working for our education. So I have to gratify my mother for what I am now, and for the blessings that I have received. Because without her, it would not be. I would not be like this. So that's the biggest challenge that we had during my proper years in medicine, because that time, although the tuition was really not that big, but it was too big for my mother as a single mother. During my fellowship years, I always get pregnant. So when my mentors would say, "Oh, Arlene, every year you're having a baby. How can you do that?" But for me, I said, I have to pursue, and I have to be, I have to be brave enough to do whatever I have to do so that I can finish this off. So that was my biggest challenge. Every year I had to be pregnant. I became pregnant. So that's it. That's what I was really a challenge for me. Fellowship and pregnancy at the same time.
So Dr. Arlene Kwan embodies passion, dedicated, and optimism. And she is like the Iron Lady of the GI unit. A great mentor and one of the great tormentors in the unit and also in the program, whom I learned a lot, and I'm proud of having her as my colleague.
Tungod sa iyang dedikasyon sa iyang propesyon, siya nakigbisog sa mga hagit nga nakababag sa iyang agianan.
Secret is just prayers. I always pray that I can carry on the challenges. I have to also be humble enough and to be kind enough to others. Be courteous and do not be so arrogant, because you have to make friends, no? But friends that I think will help you, not only help you, but will mold you into a better person. Just follow your dreams. Do not quit. Do not quit, because eventually the rewards will just follow. Patience is a very good virtue. Okay? Be patient. Just tolerate whatever challenges you have. You can do it. You can make it. Okay? Just follow your dreams and keep it. Do not try to just focus on it, and then the end will be rewarding.
Stephanie Baay, a nurse supervisor in outpatient department. I met Dr. Arlene Kwan way back 14 years ago at around 2007 in endoscopy unit as a staff nurse. Dr. Arlene Kwan is known to be excellence in work ethics, and she's a good leader. I admire her ways and dedication as a gastroenterology doctor, and she's really focused and determined for the improvement of our endoscopy unit, just like in acquiring the highly innovative equipment in order for us to provide the quality of care.
Dr. Arlene Kwan, I met her during residency. She was my mentor and who made me realize the passion into taking gastroenterology later on.
Tungod sa giya sa iyang mga magtutudlo, siya na mahimong usa sa mga banggiitan sa iyang natad sa kahanas.
My greatest achievement is having the fellowship program. When I was a resident, I remembered my mentor, the late Dr. Teresito Gabutin. He was really an inspiration to me. He was the one who inspired me to be a gastroenterologist. He was the one who really prodded me to be a gastroenterologist, so I went into a fellowship program at Cebu Doctors Hospital for 2 years. And from then on, I saw the benefits of being a gastroenterologist. He was really a very good mentor. And the greatest achievement that I can offer as a legacy to Vicente Sotto is the formation of the training program in gastroenterology. In fact, this is the first training fellowship program that is being accredited in Vicente Sotto Memorial Medical Center. And of course, with the help of our hardworking medical director who supported me all the way, and with my Department Chairman Regina Alfonso, we were able to mold and to build up this training fellowship program. And I hope this would continue when I retire, and hopefully it would become the best, if not the best, one of the best in the Visayas and Mindanao region.
Well, I can say Dr. Alin Kwan, as I've said, like she is passionate and dedicated, always gets the job done there and then, and she always looking up her colleagues to the best interest of her colleagues and our fellows. So, as I've said, really one of the great mentor, and I'm very proud.
Iyan nahibalo nga isip usa ka doktor sa pampublikong hospital, daghan kaayong mga kabus nga tawo nga nanginahanglan sa ilang pagtabang. Ug kutob sa iyang mahimo, gusto niyang mahatag ang pinakamaayong serbisyo alang kanila.
For the 37 years that I've been here in Vicente Sotto, I've seen a lot of things, challenges, sacrifices. When you are in a government hospital, you have to be innovative. You have to make use of what is there. Sometimes it's very difficult because we don't have this machine, we don't have this available medications. So these are some challenges and some sacrifices that we have to do. Be innovative. Be sure that you will be able to really help the patient, because it's so difficult when you see patients very poor and they cannot afford outside. A little path would help the patient, assure the patient that we are here to help him. You know, when the accreditation team came over here and they saw our beds offered to our patients, they said, "Wow, you have very nice beds." You know, these people are very poor. They cannot afford even a bed like this. This is what we can offer, the government can offer to them, because these are the poorest of the poor. So why can we not offer to them even this bed? And that's the little thing that we can offer to our patients, and they're happy with it. And even a slight happiness on their part makes us also very happy for them. Government is really willing to help them. And even here, you know, I have seen the drastic change from the time that I was around when I was still a PGI, a postgraduate intern, until now. I've really seen a 360-degree change in our hospital. I cannot even identify which sector is that. Before, when I was a PGI, there were only a few buildings. But now, wow, you can see this becomes more like a university hospital. Okay? So, I hope we still continue building up a very good hospital.
Sa iyang pagpanerbisyo, daghan siyang mga kaagi na nagpadasig kaniya para mupalig-on sa iyang dedikasyon sa pag-alagad, isip usa ka public servant.
I would like to thank first and foremost our director, our ever hard-working director, for supporting me in my quest for this fellowship program, and I hope you would continue to support us. Of course, to my department chairman, Dr. Alfonso, again for her support to us, and for our residents, please do not hesitate to come over to us. We are happy to accept you if you are deserving enough. I hope in the near future we can be able to be sending or to train you not only in diagnostic endoscopy or other pathology. Probably we can train you outside and to be back to us to serve our indigent patients.
To Dr. Eileen Kwan, so to one of the best people in the office or in the unit, Thank you for bringing up or establishing the fellowship program and also for bringing joy in the office. And wishing Dr. Kwan the best and the endless days with family and friends.
Dr. Kwan, thank you for the friendship and the memories that we share. Always remember that I salute you, Doc.
Dr. Arlene Kwan, Certified Tatak Sotto.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. I think Dr. Kwan deserves a big round of applause. And, di ba? So, unsa man mo na-learn, honey, sa story ni Dr. Kwan?
Kanang perseverance yun. And nindot to iyang i-share ba nga, kanabitang motivation in serving here. That kanabitang mo think ka ba nga, there are those nga which are of the poorest of the poor. And pag ari diri, maservisyohan sila og tarong.
Wow, amazing.
So that is what we are striving for yun gihapon no nga ang mahatag nato nga serbisyo sa ilahaba is equal yun no para sa kanan nga manindot yun nga pag-serbisyo sa
Wow.
Very
Indot
good.
kayo niya. Ka-recall kanyo naingon siyang compassion.
Compassion.
So, that is one of our core values. Ito ng compassion. Nya iya ginang gidada kay iya man gyuning na amguhan gikan pa sa iyang ginikanan. Who is a single mom di ay.
Yes,
So,
yes. Kaya
he is
ra
an example of patience and perseverance. Correct na imong
Yes.
giingon. And ning abot sa punto nga nakapangalagad siya, ning himo siyang successful, nakapangalagad siya sa katawhan.
Yes.
That people are blessed bod tungod sa iyahang pagpaningkamot sa iyang kagalingon.
Correct. So agree. And it's like an extension, no? Kaya because karon yun, di ba, it's still a Women's Month man gyapon ang March, no? So to the single parents out there, single mothers out there, we salute you for bringing up, really good people just like the one we have in front of us, no? Dr. Arlene Kwan. So grabe ka salute and thank you so much for all of you. And Dr. Kwan, thank you for your services here. Pila to ka tuig?
37
37
years.
37 long years.
Hindi pa siya nag-graduate intern.
Grabe ha. So,
Grabe na og kaagig kasi natian sa pagpangalagad
Exactly.
ini sa atong institusyon sa Vicente Sotto.
Grabe gyud yun.
Oo.
Kanang murag magtahon-tahon na lang ka na ba? 37 years. Murag taas ni gyud kay siya, no? Sa imo pang ganyan sulti, taas sa kayong lubin yun.
Inana nyor.
Inana yun, taas sa kayong
Dako
lubin.
nag-agi.
Dako
nag-agi.
Dako na kay
Importante,
agi.
dako agi.
Alright, so to the Fellowship of Gastroenterology.
Gastroenterology.
Wow,
So,
and
na
we
maglisod no og ano?
Doktora.
Maglisod ka og kanang
Mag-
discharge bitaw.
discharge. So, muna sa
digestive
gastro.
system gastro. Oo.
And we are so thankful, no, nga si Dr. Arlene Kwan is really Tatak Sotto. Good.
Tatak
no?
Sotto.
Tatak Sotto. And to our friends who are watching right now, so please continue your comments. So let's check, no? We have here from Chera, one tap Villanueva, one tap from the back and really create ripples of change and encouragement. Wow, it was there. Kinsa pa yung makita diha nga mga nananaw atong i-greet.
Naadi si Doc Helen. Hi, Doc.
Yes.
Insago, Ma'am Arlene Kwan, thank you for being the passionate clinician, teacher, and patient advocate that you are.
Yes.
DSMMC is a better training institution because of you.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Thank you, Dr. Helen. Madam ba? Another comment from Dr. Helen. Dr. Arlene Kwan has an empowered woman.
Yes.
Can manage a dual program, completing a fellowship training while coping with physiological challenges of pregnancy. So, iya gisulti ninyo kay iya man yung nasinati ninyo kining
Nasinati, oo.
completing fellowship training pero physiological challenges of pregnancy. Ato nang iampo nyor.
Oh.
Iampo tana nga maka-experience po si
Dr. Helen.
Dr. Helen, Madam ba?
Hi, Dr. Helen. Thanks for watching.
Hi, Doc.
Ma'am Bien, also, no, our very beloved Exico member, Ma'am Bien, from Exico, our FMO, with clap hands kay si Ma'am Bien. And thank you kayo to Dr. Arlene Kwan. So please continue sending to us your messages kay para ato mabasa, especially kung namoy greetings, pwede ra gyud nato maapas, correct? Okay,
Correct.
so then we have, I think, in the past, today, we receive a very important
Yes,
recognition, correct?
Para ato ang sarang
Charan!
award. This is the plaque of appreciation for Vicente Sotto Memorial Medical Center. Basahan na
Can
lang
you
ako,
read? Can you
attorney.
please
Oo.
read? Oh.
For its unwavering support and invaluable assistance to the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, Region 7 in the management of returning overseas Filipino workers during the COVID-19 pandemic. Given this just today, at the One Central Hotel, Cebu.
Wow! recognition for Vicente Sotto.
Si Attorney Paul Lopez, aside sa host siya sa Tatak Sotto, siya magiging atong Chief Admin Officer. Unsa man imo ikasulti nyo para sa Department of Labor and Employment o ang OWA?
Salamat kayo sa inyong pag-recognize sa ato ang effort sa Vicente Sotto. They acknowledge nyo that even it is beyond beyond na siya sa atong assignment.
Yes.
Sa atong taas, but they know that we are doing work out of the box always.
Always.
Diba man tadiri conservative. Kuha tadiri nyo kining sige ta bitaw og kining mangitag paagi.
Accordion gyud.
Proactive
Kay si Sotto. Kay di kita mo murag dili sa Sotto mga ka-quarantine, murag dili uso ang no. No, it's always like pushing forward and moving forward.
No,
for us. So daghan kay salamat to the department.
Tinuod.
Sakto di ba? Daghan kay salamat to Dole and also to the OWA, no? So sa ating recognition. And tungod kay nag-celebrate man ta di ba og first year anniversary sa Sotto Live. So we would like to present our people behind Sotto Live. So Mondays, no, we have these people, okay, slideshow, palihog na lang tagkuhan hani, no? Okay ni, Tatak Sotto, Fridays.
Gapuha na nyo, right?
And our contributors from HR, Petro.
And our production team.
Our production team, ano itong mga writers, no? Our editors. And our concept.
Yes.
Dr. Gerardo M. Jr.
Yeah, kana, balik ka sa Monday.
Mondays.
Banking meet. Every
Banking
Monday with
meets.
Dr. Helen and
Ngayon kayo.
Mental health check, Dr. Helen and Sir Pierre. The doctor is here.
Doctor is
Celia
here.
and Sir Emil.
Right, we have Thursdays entertainment for Sotto natin to.
Sir Jared.
Of course, di magpalupit ko.
Kana.
Tatak Sotto.
Malay mo lang ko sa inyo, no?
Thank you so much mga quarantine for always watching our episodes of our Sotto Live gikan sa Lunes hangtod sa Biyernes. O karong umabot nga Holy Week.
Yes, you have to watch out and nagyapon andam para sa inyo ha, which is also in relation to our coming Holy Week.
Right, and we will be issuing soon our Sotto Live documentaries. Okay, ato nang atangan mga ka-quarantine.
Nabatay ko anyor, City Palabras nyo.
Now, City Palabras yung pinagig reflection.
Pinaagig reflection,
Yes.
pamalandong.
Mga pamalandong nyor. Okay.
Kayo.
Karon kay wala man ta sa sunod nga Bernes nyor sa kahanginan live, no? Unsa man imuhang best reflection nyor, mga patiking nga reflection karong Holy Week. Startan na to ninyo, New York. O, sige.
Nalisod ni maghuman taron nyo. Pila ka oras imong ialot
Na 3 points.
Kana yung very major takeaway.
Makapamalandong yun ta sa ato ang tanan. Ini na may giingon sa kasulatan ginyo. Isig tag kasulatan ha.
Yes.
Ingon diha nga in him we live and move and have our being. In him.
In Him.
Kana nga him that is Christ. Niya he volunteered himself as our substitute for the punishment that is for us. So that we will be spared from punishment. Na akong i-share nyo. Di man ko pare no, pero mapita ng sulog mo ni may pagkapare gamay, aromahan ta gamay. Kining konsepto bitaw sa grace and mercy.
Yes.
Magisgot din kag mercy, you deserve a punishment, but you're spared from punishment. Ang grace is lahi. You do not deserve blessing, and yet you are given blessing. Kanang grace and mercy, that is a result maangko nimo na if you will know the price paid for that, and that is Christ himself. Pasensya kanya raha nga mura ko kuan yun.
Kung yun
City Palabras man.
sure jud kayo ninyo interested kaya ito mga quarantine makahibaw ani sa reflections aning attorney po mag-usa gini ka episode. Next week. Pwede kayo nyo.
No, tinood nyo.
Tinood, it's very deep, no?
Giingon diha sa kasulatan nga He became sin for us so that we might become the righteousness of God. So tanan manggod nga tanan nga pain and suffering iyang giangkon. And if you will understand, giangkon na niya so that you will be free from those sufferings.
Wow, thank you.
Muna, ang ato nang ang kunon, ato nang i-embrace.
Right,
Gumikan kay we cannot afford to disregard. If ingon si Paul, if I disregard the grace of God, then Christ died for nothing.
Wow.
Di ba nyor?
Amazing. Very amazing na patikim pa lang
Patikim.
from our attorney Paul Gino Lopez. Alright. Honey, how about you?
Grabe, lisuda sundan ato, oy. No? Bitaw. Akong reflection is, of course, this coming week, I hope no nga, when we do also personal gihapon nga evaluation, it's not just the routine lang siya for us, but we are really reminded of why we are doing this. It's because we are reminded nga Jesus came here on earth to die for our sins. Which
Yes.
is very, very important because it's the way for us to be reconnected hapon with Him.
That's
As
correct.
ingon ni attorney no nga, He died so that the sins of the world no will be cleansed through Him.
Right,
And
right.
karon nga week, it's also a way gihapon no nga to reconnect if kaya kitang magtingta nga murag layo na kayo ko inana, but we also have to reconnect to the Lord.
Right.
Especially to Jesus Christ. Gihapon.
Amazing.
Because it's really, really important. So it's a source of hope na to. Patikim lagi hapon.
Patikim lang
Patikim
yapon.
lang
So very
yapon.
good reflections. And I would like also to share mine very quickly nga.
Kani.
This is really the katumani ang focus question ba nga. You know, during COVID-19 pandemic, karon nga atong giatiman. It's like, you know, if you're going to relate it to the experience of Jesus Christ, it's about the death and resurrection. In COVID-19 pandemic, it involves the death and resurrection of our hopes. Daghang nawagtangan og pag-asa,
Wow.
daghan ang nawagtangan og kanang kanang ambisyon, daghan ang nawagtangan sa kinabuhi. But others just of, you know, praying hard and also kupot lang yun, laban lang. You continue to exist and resurrect that hope that will lead you to continue your journey and give yourselves to give impact, to have impact for other people. So kana, use that hope very well because that is something that we can embrace because again, tomorrow is never promised for all of us. So just do good and always remember that. Mga patikim na nga mga
Lindutan nyo, Roy. Akong gipaminaw maayo ba? Gikan ka diri sa ubos, padung ka ri sa kastaas. Nay dynamics ning imuhang kuan.
na.
Kini imong reflection. Yung ganahan sad ko sa magingor nga resurrect
Resurrect.
og sa kuan pa Bisaya pa na mabanhaw.
Magbanhaw. Alright, so thank you kayo mga quarantine. Natin mga pasalamatan, your karta ni Munyor, pasalamat ta sa ato ang Medical Center Chief, no?
Pasalamat sa atong concept nga kuano niya dayon ang atong producer sa atong show. Walay lain kundi ang atong Medical Center Chief Dr. Gerardo M. Aquino Jr.
And we would also like to thank our director from the Department of Health, Dr. Jaime Bernada.
And of course, to the Sub-National Laboratory led by Dr. Rainet Ligaray. Daghang king salamat to your team and to all our sponsors, our production team, our healthcare workers sa tanan nga nagtuo sa Vicente Sotto Memorial Medical Center o
That's
sa iyang
correct.
Tatak Sotto, daghang kaayong salamat. Na may mga important greetings?
Greetings. Akong i-greet ang bana ni Hani nga naminaw karon.
Always consistent. Alright? So, dili na lang kami magdugay. Always remember nga to keep safe and stay safe all the time. We have to stay alive, no? Kaya nindot pa
That's
kayo
right.
kinabuhi. Kaya dinhi sa Tatak Sotto, naarag yun mi para kaninyo. Kay ngano? Dinhi sa Sotto, kalidad nga serbisyo, among garbo.
garbo.
Kini sa ito ni Panugaling.
Kini si Hani Manzalay.
Kini usab si Attorney Paul Lopez.
Mao kini ang Sotto Live. Daghang salamat!
Happy weekend,
Happy weekend!
Happy weekend!
Pasay que pesadar, le con sos skiri, 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 skiri.